Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
9894 OSUN Street, Suite 875, Houston, Texas 77036.
Contact phone 281-652-8396 and
832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
We are for you in our studio. Now to the second edition of this program, the Tribune newspaper. End bank governance protest. Cost freeze 32 bank accounts. 2 police officers killed as shares police clashed in Abuja. Tinubu should ask on calls for new constitution. Ondo to host biggest entrepreneurship festival in Africa, the event to attract over 200 investors. Terrorism, federal government resumed trials of 300 suspects. Now the story in details. APC to PDP. Stop meddling in our affairs in Northwest. The youth wing mobilization vanguard on APC support group has cautioned the People Democratic Party (PDP) supporters against meddling in the party activities in the Northwest states. The group chairman, Alhaji Ashiru Tako, gave the advice in an interview with the newsmen on Sunday in Sokoto. The Tako lamented that some PDP supporters' allegation on political harassment on their supporters by the Minister of State for Defense, Alhaji Bello, while calculated effort to tarnish his image. He enjoyed the PDP big wins to concentrate on resolving on their party interests, wrangling and other challenges rather than mending in APC affairs. The accusation of the political harassment by whatever means against any political group in the country under the present administration of President Bola Tinubu are baseless. They are not a cheap political propaganda aimed at transferring the image of the APC-led administration. President Tinubu allows breathing space for political difference in the country, nurturing a society characterized by mutual respect, understanding, and progress. Soko's decline. He criticized PDP in the northern parts of Nigeria as a collection of disappointed and failed political groups. APC to PDP. Stop meddling in our affairs in Northwest. The full details of this story is in page 3 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper. No ransom paid in rescue of 8 prospective youth corps. The Director General National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Yusuf Ahmed, has clarified that no ransom was paid for the release of 8 prospective corps members who were kidnapped by gunmen while traveling from Uyo in Akwa Ibom State to Sokoto State. Contrary to the reports in section of the media, Ahmed equally appealed for the consideration of corps members in the implementation of the approved new minimum wage by the federal government for public servants. Briefing newsmen in Abuja on the successful rescue of the remaining persons out of the 8 prospective members of NYSC who were kidnapped in Zamfara State, he said there was no payment of ransom in rescue of all the prospective corps members. No state government paid any amount as claimed in the media. I must state that I have not received any 1 naira from any state government so far in the name of the rescue of these corps members. He maintained that the welfare and the security of all NYSC members remain the scheme's top priority, while also urging them to avoid traveling at night because of the danger and risk involved. He read that incident saying, "You will remember these corps members were traveling from Uyo in Akwa Ibom to Sokoto. They were kidnapped on August 17 on Futas Bura Road in Zamfara State." He explained that the NYSC, in collaboration with the Nigerian Army, the police, departments of the state service, and the traditional rulers, worked tirelessly to secure the release of the corps members. Through the combined efforts of the security agencies, especially the Nigerian Army and the NYSC mission, stated hearing results with the rescue of the first set of the 4 prospective corps members. He added, the GSC, in the quest for robust welfare package for all corps members, visited the Chairman National Service, Income and Wages Commission, No ransom paid in rescue of 8 prospective youth corps members. The full details of the story is on page 4 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Punch newspaper. Catholic Bishop Conference decries state of nation under Tinubu. The Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria on Sunday described as worrisome the state of the nation under the watch of President Bola Tinubu. The exposical gathering also warned that Nigeria is at the moment sitting on a ticking time bomb and urged the president to address all these issues bewailing the nation to avert the imprevailing down. This was just the conference predicted that as long as the issues of poverty, hardship, and corruption continue to be the loss of the Nigerian youth, the nation should be ready to conduct assembly of CBCN. Catholic Bishop Conference decries state of nation under Tinubu. The full details of the story is on page 5 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch Tribune newspaper. Higher Life Property Confunders receive award for youth empowerment. The West African Youth Council has recognized the co-founders of Higher Life Properties Consort United, Kayode Ishola and Victor Oluoyo, as West Africa Youth Ambassador for their contribution toward youth development and empowerment in Nigeria. At the end ceremony held in Abuja recently, the Nigerian representative of the West African Youth Council, Olalero Folorunsho, lamented the downturn in the education sector and advised that have beset the youth of the country as a result, including cultism, internet fraud, and a mass exodus of youth out of the country. He added that the mass poverty cannot be solved by the government alone. He emphasized that the place of the private sector in job creation, noting that the High Life Property Consort Limited, through its investments in the real estate, has provided a massive employment and empowerment opportunity for the youth across the state. Folorunsho said the award was in recognition of the contribution of the co-founders, not to be called Ambassador Ishola and Ambassador Oluo, toward youth empowerment. In his acceptance remark, Ishola advised youth to love God, fear God, and be diligent in all that they do. We recently marked a decade of doing businesses in the real estate, and it is God that has been helping us. Today, we have 10 estates in various locations. On his part, Okuala advised youth to work hard, be diligent, and be serious in the jobs and that they are doing, and encourage them to concentrate. High Life Properties Confunders receive award for youth empowerment. The full details of this story is on page 6 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Fidelity Bank reiterates commitment to data protection, strong corporate governance. Fidelity Bank PLC has reiterated its commitment to strong corporate governance and compliance to regulatory requirements. The bank made this clarification follow a news story titled NDPC Fights Fidelity Bank for Data Breach. According to the lender, while the matter is a subject of an ongoing engagement with the regulator, assure that the public that has conducted itself to the highest ethical standards by ensuring full compliance with instant laws on data protection. A statement signed by Dr. Maxley, Divisional Head Brand and Communications Fidelity Bank, highlighted that the bank dealings with the NNDPC since it received their letter about an alleged data breach. On April 30, 2023, we received a notice of investigation from the Nigeria Data Protection Agency, now the Nigeria Data Protection Commission. The investigation was inspected that the complaint from name has been withheld to protect the identity of the complaint. We claim that the name details were used to open an account in the bank without name constant. Based on the notice, we conducted an internal investigation into the circumstances around the claim and discovers as follows. Fidelity Bank reiterates commitment to data protection, strong corporate governance. The full details of this is on page 14 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Government should create enabling environments for informal sector. A financial aspect and follow of the Institute of Chartered accountants of Nigeria, Tomini Ifagbuyi, has urged governments at all levels to create enabling environment for the informal sector to thrive. Ifagbuyi, who spoke exclusively with Nigeria Tribune on Thursday, emphasized on the implementative of the sector and need for government to integrate them into the system, especially with the mobile technology. According to him, the tax revenue that can be generated from the informal sector is huge, and that the government should educate the informal sector on maximizing technology. This was just as he pointed out the need to leverage on technology in order to transform the accounting profession in Nigeria. He noted that the transformation would be beneficial to government in the area of tax advancement. Federal, states, and local governments should make it easier for the informal sector to want to grow their businesses. If it is easier for them to grow their businesses, they can expand and in turn pay taxes. The informal sector is so important in Nigeria and as such crucial for the governments at all levels to integrate them with the assistance of mobile technology. The tax revenue that can be generated from the informal sector is really huge. It will also go a long way if the governments can educate the informal sector on how to leverage on technology. By doing so, the businesses will grow and the economy will grow too. We need to leverage more on technology to transform accounting profession in Nigeria. Nigeria will benefit a lot because every accountant is taking about leveraging on tax system. And you know tax is an aspect of accounting where we are talking about the revenue generation. And when you look at revenue generation in the United Kingdom, for instance, everything is automated. You can do a self-assessment at the tip of the bottom. Government should create enabling environment for informal sector. The full details of this story is on page 18 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And lastly, with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper, APC, PDP crisis fosters in Benue, Rivers, Enugu, Kebbi, and Sokoto. In Kwara, the APC and PDP in the states have used party supremacy to hold down members and supporters together, especially aggrieved aspirants and candidates. In the case of the ruling NPC, the leadership has continued to act on the need for harmony, while a former governor of the state, Dr. Bukola Sariki, as railing figures of PDP members in the state, the Ogun State chapter of the APC is not having any issues on crisis as the party at different levels as the peace under the chairmanship of Chief Yemi Sanusi and leadership of Governor Dapo Abiodun. For the PDP, a caretaker committee has been put in place by the national leadership of the party to manage its affairs by conducting congress from the ward to state level. In Ekiti State, there is a little or no activity among major political parties in the state, except the PDP where the party is preparing for a state congress. The Ekiti State chapter of the PDP has been embroiled in political crisis, which has defined series of troubleshooting efforts by different stakeholders and organs within the party. While the party is burdened and scotch anti-party activities from top members and leadership, the issues of congresses to elect new executive from the ward, local government, and the state level has also polarized the party in the state. In the APC, while some members are growing up and setting out strategies for 2026 governorship election, the parties at the moment witnessing pains. In Imo, it may be out of place to say that political parties in the state do not have any crisis. However, in PDP, trouble started when the national body of the party raised its large hammer on some states in the country and ordered the dissolution of the state executive and set up the caretaker committee to man the affairs of the states until a congress is conducted to elect another set of escorts of the party. APC PDP crisis fosters in Benue, Rivers, Enugu, Kebbi, and Sokoto. The full details of this is in page 23 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And that's what we have for you on the newspaper review. If you'd like to follow us on our website, live and direct, you can click on www.abntv network. On our website, you can click on www.abntv network. And we also have our social media, and you can subscribe, share, and comment. On our Facebook, you can click on Abntv OSUN. And we also have our YouTube, you can click on Abntv Nigeria. And Twitter, you can click on Abntv OSUN. Try to subscribe, try to like and comment. And lastly, we also have our Instagram, you can click on Abntv Nigeria. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. My name is Kenny Afolabi. Bye for now.